All right, everybody ready?
Yep. 1 and 2 are answered. True and true. I'm done for tonight. Thank you for playing.
Okay, question 3. Which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? And according to the reading in the book, you always do the null hypothesis as the independent one.
Independent.
Yep.
So that means C, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
The degrees of freedom are the rows -1 and the columns -1.
Right.
So C.
Multiplied together. So C again, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I really struggled getting this next answer.
Well, I gotta type. Somebody decided to turn on my TV really loud and walk away.
You said you struggled with this one a little bit, Brett?
I was just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was going to say. Okay, good.
Yes.
So I come up with 2. Is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
We don't take the totals columns at all, just the what do you call it? The data columns.
Yep. Yeah, just ignore the totals.
Okay.
Yay.
And then I think the requirements are met because we have each expected count is equal or greater than 5. Equal
Right.
to or greater than 5.
Yeah, they're all above.
So that'd be A.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And the test statistic is 16.204.
Yep.
P-value. I like spreadsheets to help out. I'm trying to do some of these all by myself, and it wasn't working very good for me.
No, that's too hard.
Too hard for me anyways, maybe not for some people. Okay, so the p-value is 0.00, 3 zeros and a 3. 0.003.
Right.
0003. We have sufficient evidence.
Passengers on flight 3085 from Reno to LAX, gate C10 will begin boarding in 3 minutes.
So we have to restate the alt one, right?
Yep.
So it's A.
So we're rejecting the null?
Yeah, because the p-value is way smaller than, well, I don't even know what the significance is, but we're so far below there, it's got to be smaller.
Yeah. I think
5.
Significance is 0.05. Yeah.
And we're well below that.
Okay.
So we're going to reject it.
So that's going to be A.
The other one.
Okay.
Now you're punching a bunch of new numbers.
Okay.
flying in from Portland.
4.2.
You know, make your way down to the baggage claim, you can take your baggage.
Okay.
Ay, crap.
Are the conditions met?
8485.
Yes.
Well above. I wish the test could be this easy.
I know. Seriously.
You caught up,
Somehow I
John?
doubt it will be.
Working on it. Keep going.
We don't want to leave you behind. You got the numbers
Oh,
in?
you're not. You're not. Trust me. I'm right. I'm on the next one. I'm just inputting the information.
Okay.
I'll yell if I get too far behind. Trust me. 72, 75, 82.
You got all yours in, Brett?
Yeah. So I get 8 for the degrees of freedom.
Yep. I
Yep.
do as well.
Okay.
And it's 7.436. It's 7.436. P-value. You got it, John?
Almost. Keep going.
Oh, really?
I'm on
Three
column
left.
5, so go ahead. Keep going. I'll be there in just a second.
Well, this p-value is just barely below the significance.
Okay. Yeah, 0.4904.
Yep. We're going to reject this one as well.
Maybe look at that one more time.
X squared.
You got a wrong number?
That's the right number. Just look at your significance level one more time.
Oh, you're right. I get myself in trouble.
No, I've done the same thing before. I don't want you guys to have to retake it again. So
Yeah.
annoying that
No.
is. So yeah.
Okay, so what is the value of x squared? What is 12?
7.436.
Okay, thank you.
The degrees of freedom?
Degrees of freedom, 8. I got that. So the test statistic is x squared. Okay.
Well, your test statistic will be z, but it's just for the chi-squared test. It is z.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so 14 is which one?
Stephen Melmont, if you could please make your way to Alaska baggage office, pick up your baggage.
Well, our p-value is way over the significance. I forgot about the 1 point on there. I got to go back and read the question to see which one of these is right. Do people in Europe?
Australia. I'm saying A.
Well, we're gonna fail to reject it. Self-care. Okay, let me go.
Yes,
So if we fail to reject, we go ahead.
well, yeah, the question that's asked isn't answered by any of those, actually answered directly by any of those, for, those answers.
Statements, yeah.
Research question for the study. Do people in
Yeah, I
Europe
missed this one when I took it.
seek
Do they seek health care for the same reasons? Chiropractic care.
Hmm.
Okay, so self-care is one of the answers.
Yeah, so sometimes the conclusions are a little bit strange. So one of the best rules to remember that just will make it a lot easier for you, I think, is just remember that it's always going to be sufficient or insufficient evidence, and then you're going to restate your alternative hypothesis. So if we scroll up to the top, we can see that your alternative is location and the motivation to visit a chiropractor are not independent.
So we're going to say there's insufficient evidence to say they're not independent.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I know it's a little bit weird. Sometimes they don't match exactly. But if you can just remember that, that'll always help you find the right one.
So sufficient and insufficient are going to be in there all the time.
Yep, it'll always be sufficient or insufficient, and then restate your alternative hypothesis.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Okay, so this should be B. Okay.
Yeah, does that make sense to everybody? Why?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
We'd also like to invite our Gold Mileage Plan members, our MVPs, as well as all other partner elites. Welcome aboard.
100%.
Awesome. Well, I gotta go board, so
Okay.
Hey,
I will talk to you
have a
guys
safe
next
trip
week.
home.
Yep. Have a
Great,
safe trip.
thanks.
We'll talk to you Tuesday or what?
See ya.
Monday night. See ya.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
So, Britton, I don't know if you can answer this type of question, but when I was listening, so like test 3, I don't know if you know, but that can include previous test stuff as well, or is it just more specifically for that unit?
It's been a while since I've taken it, but most every test will have stuff from before.
Okay.
And so I would expect, well, the test will be really similar to the review.
Okay, just stick with that.
See, that was kind of a question we had, Britton, because when we did the review for exam 2,
It wasn't
we
the same.
cruised through that thing.
T-test, Z-scores. So yeah, it does build on itself.
Yeah. We cruised through the review for exam 2 and thought we were going to just tick its tail.
Uh-huh.
And we got to the exam, and it's like we were looking at a different language. And I don't know why. And that's what concerns me about this exam, because this is the same kind of pattern I had in when I took this last semester. Was
Uh-huh.
I did good in the first exam. I did pretty good in the first exam.
Yeah.
Second exam started to go down. Third exam was worse, and my final just stunk.
Yeah.
Am I doing something wrong in my review, or what? What am I?
How confident? Well, have you gone over the exam with him at all, with Brother Bennett?
Yeah, he kind of quickly went through it during before one of his office hours.
Okay.
And I kind of understood a few of the things I had messed up. I mean, it was like that the insufficient and sufficient evidence thing.
Okay.
You just did. I wasn't catching that quite. So I took a note on that, or I'm going to take a note on that and make sure that I kind of watch that.
Okay. Yeah, if anybody wants to go over the exam more with me, I can set up a time to do that.
Okay.
Also, one of the biggest things I think is just making sure you're comfortable figuring out which type of test they're asking you to do based off of a story problem. that's going to make up a lot of the last test, especially is just being able to figure out what type of test you're going to do.
Right.
Didn't
he mention he'd went over that on his office hours today?
Yeah, I think he did recently. And then also, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but if you go to the home page of the course, and then under content, if you go to the very bottom where it says resources, just on that left bar on the left, well, that bar on the left side.
Right.
And then there's it says statistics, methods table, and flowchart. It's like the sixth thing down from the top.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of you looked at this at all before?
No, sir. You're opening uncharted worlds for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
so I was behind. We're on the left-hand side where? On the,
Yeah, so it'll
Resource-
say like
resource
week
page.
1 to. Oh, okay. So if you're on the resource page, it's like the sixth
Oh my
one down,
God.
and it'll say statistics, methods table, and flowchart. So both of these obviously aren't filled out, but what he did tell me is that if students take the time to fill them out, he'll let them use them on the test in addition to the notes page that you can use. And so this is something that I would make sure to fill out, at least the
Yeah.
requirements, just everything you can fit on here. Let me see what the other one looks like too.
Wow, I didn't know that one existed.
I didn't either.
I honestly didn't either until yesterday.
Until yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, he just barely brought it up to me. So,
Why do they seem to do that, Britton? Brett and I had a teacher last semester that barely spoke to us about anything. Brother Bennett's more open with things and more willing to talk, but they're still not filling us in with this type of thing.
Yeah, they don't seem to give us all the tools at this, at the start of the last semester we didn't even know there was a Excel program to do all this stuff in for like what, 3 weeks, John?
3 or more.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
One of our group members figured it out, and he said, "Well, I don't like that, so let me rebuild it." And he rebuilt things to where we understood it, and we didn't know this other stuff existed.
Wow.
And our TA was no help last semester, so
No, let's not even bring that up.
Sounds like you've had it pretty rough.
Yeah, to say the least, it has not been pleasant.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, because they don't give us an extra test review.
Yeah, Brother Bennett's been better, and I've got a very good tutor this semester, so it's like, okay.
Makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it's making sense, but I still would. When would you have time to go over my exam with me before I do the next one, which I think is next week?
Yeah, I think it's next Tuesday. What's your schedule like usually, John?
Right now I think Monday's going to be the best day for me. Let me look.
All right.
Can you and I still meet on Friday, Britton?
Yeah. Sorry, I've emailed you the last couple of weeks, but I don't know if they ever showed up. And
last Friday I was just about dead sick, so.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're totally fine. So at 5:30.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put that in my calendar. I think I should have it already. Yep, 5:30. Let's see. Yeah, Monday, John, it looks like I have something at 2 o'clock, and probably the latest I could do it that night would be at about 7.
Okay, well, we meet at 7, so let's see. I could do it because I meet.
Are you mountain or what?
I'm on Mountain Time. Yeah, Mountain Time.
Okay,
I'm
so John, he's,
Pacific. Yeah,
yeah, so you got to go back an hour.
yeah, you're an hour ahead of me.
So if he says 7, it's your 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could you
it's
do it
6
at
o'clock.
6?
It's just before we come into our group that night. We could do 6. That would work.
Okay, 6 o'clock your time, 7 my time.
Yeah. Let me
All right.
add it in so I don't
Add that
forget
in.
it because I got enough going on. It's like crap.
Okay, and John, what's your Gmail?
The letter J, R-A-Y, F-U-L-L-E-R.
JRY?
J-R-A-Y, jrayfuller@gmail.com.
Oh, okay.
And Ray has nothing to do with my name, so it was just an easy email to grab.
Okay, perfect. So I'll go ahead and start the meeting about right at 7, 6 your time.
Okay.
Yeah, we can set that up.
Yeah, just so I can see what's going on, because I would love to know what I did wrong.
Yeah, maybe what I'll have you guys do, if you can, is if you could all fill out or try to fill out those charts the best that you can. Maybe that's
Yeah.
something we could go over, is just if there's anything you're missing, I could help you find that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. How are you feeling about things, Jeff? Was the last test okay? Do you want to go over that at all at some point?
I didn't prefer it, but I can go back through it and kind of maybe figure it out.
Okay.
If not, I'll call Panic and I'll email you.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, if you want to set up a time, you can, or if you want to try to tag team with one of these other meetings. But yeah, really,
Okay.
I would focus a lot on just identifying which type of test to use, because sometimes you'll have 3 or 4 questions per test. And so if you pick the wrong one in the beginning, that's kind of what will hurt you.
Yeah, you miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll try to do some practice ones when we meet. Do you have any other questions? I wish I had more examples to give you to practice or something, but
No, this helped immensely.
Okay.
To know the stuff you gave us, yes, that helped.
okay, perfect. Well, yeah, if you think of anything else, feel free to email me. And yeah, watch his office hours. I think it was helpful this week for him.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Brendan.
Okay, have a
Have
good
a
night.
good night.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.